I've picked a place right here where we're going to install the N-scale gate crossing. Here's the plug that will go in. I chose this location because there's a little gap in the wires. There's a lot of wires underneath this layout. I'll show you that in a second, but here's the location, and just place that there where we want it, and I'm going to just mark a little dot where we're going to drill this little pilot hole. And this is just to make sure. We're going to do this for two reasons. One is so that we can double check the location underneath, that we'll have enough clearance for the motor, and also because I want a neat hole, by doing a pilot hole when I get and use the Forstner bit, that we will be able to identify the hole underneath. So we're going to drill. Here's the underside of the layout. I'm using tortoises for my turnouts, and this little mounting block. Here's yellow wire which I put through the pilot hole that I just drilled. And here is the gate motor, and it'll go on this side. So I've got a little bit of clearance here. The mounting pad will go right here, so I'm in good shape. So I've got, I'm going to drill a 1/2-inch hole, get started going up this way, and then I'm going to finish the hole from the top. All right, we're going to drill a hole and make sure I get to the right place. There we go. And I'm going to just try to do this without getting in front of the camera. There we go. And I'm going to just get started here. All right, so what I've done here is I've just basically created a little bit of a divot with the drill, so that when I punch through from the other side, I'm not going to tear the plywood. A little bit deeper there. Okay, and I just went right through the hole, and let's see what it looks like on the top. And so this is the tear through that I was trying to avoid. But after drilling from the bottom up, I've got a clean surface on the bottom, a little rough on top, but I'm going to cover that not only with the plug, but with scenery. So if you're going to fail, fail from underneath. And as you can tell, this is a 1/4-inch plywood for this N-scale layout. Okay, now I'm going to take the step of installing the gate itself, and just going to put the LED wire through. It's already been pre-soldered and connected, and just drop our little crossing into the slot and make some adjustments, and that's all there is to that step. Okay. Okay, we're under the layout and see how this goes with the filming. All right, so you can see right here, this is the piano wire to make the arm go up and down. And here's the motor, and this is going to fit right in here like that. Okay, and so what we want to do first is attach this little metal piece right about there. Just don't make it cover the hole, because if you need to adjust the size of the hole or do something, having it there is a little bit challenging. So this little metal thing will get in your way. All right, so let's peel the backing off. And the fact that it's blue means you can see it, I guess, in the video. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe I can make it a little bit less. There we go, I'm upside down, and there we go. And I'm just going to push that in, and I'm going to leave the blue on there for the time being. And now I'm going to need a little bit of light, but anyway, the motor will be just like that. And we'll get a little bit close up so we can see inserting the wire. All right, let's install the motor, which means getting it into that little pin, and then just letting it do its job, just attach it. Can you see it? So it's inside this little wheel, and we're done. That's all there is to do to install the gate crossing under the layout. And we've got these two wires, one for the controller and one for the lights. And right now we're just going to bring them out on top of the layout to test it and make sure everything's set up. And let's see how it looks. Okay, we've got the crossing in the hole. It's a little bit loose. I'm going to tighten that up later. I plugged in the gate controller without sound and without the sensor. So I'm just going to fine tune the motion of the arm. I'm going to put it in manual mode, so I'm going to press the button twice, and I just want to see if it works. And there it goes. And this surface is not a 1/4 inch. It's like 3/16, and it's a little bit smaller. I can still use the N scale wheel, but I'm going to use only part of the motion of the wheel. So there's a little fine tuning. Again, on the how-to video, it shows you how to do that. But as you can see, it works just perfectly fine here. I'm going to make it go up. Great. Okay, and now I'm going to hook up the bell, and we'll just give you the whole effect.